Hi everybody, I'm going to walk you through getting started with Google Forms today. So as you see, I'm in my .NET account. I'm going to go to Create, Form, and I'm going to be prompted to give this form a name and a theme. Alright, you see that has been copied here and here. If I wanted to give this more description, I could put fall of 2014. That may be helpful later when I look for it in my class management. All right, now 3 choices up top. Do we want to require our students to log in with their MCS account? If I'm working with students, the answer would be yes. If I'm sending this out to parents, the answer would be no. They don't have MCS accounts. With a Google form, if you check this, require Moore County Schools, unless you are signing in with that account, the form will not be visible to you. So you always want to double check that. If you ever have a student that says they don't see the form, that's probably what's going on. Double check that. All right, do we want to automatically collect respondents' Moore County Schools username? That's very helpful if you're going to be emailing back out to the students, or if you're using this form to even collect their school usernames to generate an email list. So I would suggest you do that as well. Show progress bar at the bottom of the page. This is more if you're producing a very, very long test or a very, very long quiz that would have multiple pages and students want to see how much more they have to go. All right, in our case, we have a very short form we're going to do, so it's not relevant for us. Okay, we're ready. Let's go down to our first question. I would recommend you always start with student name. All right, and this isn't going to be multiple choice. This will be a short text answer, and we're going to make that a required question. Done. Now, the problem with that question is we didn't say first, last, etc. So we might get all sorts of answers that will be hard to process. So let's make this last name. Done. Well, if we have last name there, we need another question that will take up their first name. So instead of rewriting the whole question, I come over here to duplicate. This is also where I could edit or trash the question. But I duplicate, take out last and put first. Okay, I have 2 questions now. Student last name, student first name, and the red asterisk notifies us that this is a required question. Students won't be able to submit their answers unless they filled this in. All right, let's add an additional item. All right, now I want to walk you through this. Let's go with if we did paragraph text. Here you would ask your question, and you see you have a much longer area to write your answer in. You could even do an essay in this format as part of a test, but certainly short answers would be great here. Again, required, etc. Now let's look at if we did multiple choice. Here we write our question. All right, and here we write our answers. And you can go as many choices as you like. All right. Now, what if we thought our kids maybe couldn't decide? We'll give them the option to pick more than one. Here we have check boxes. That would appear like this. Again, let's change that to choose from a list.